Hello, my name is Uwe from Wolfthrone Studios, and today I'm going to show you how I record black metal bass. So follow me. So I follow pretty much the same principle as I do with guitar recording. I use two mics to capture the cabinet. And to get the best low end from this old trusty Fender combo for bass, I don't know exactly what year is from or anything, but it's a Rumble 100, and I use the Beta 52 to capture the low mids and the low end, and the SM 57 to capture the more attack and grit of from the bass itself. And I choose to do the same principle as I do with the guitar recording, that if you see the cone in the middle, I try not to aim the microphones straight at it, more like to the edge of the cone in the middle, to capture the most balanced sound, so to say. And this is a 15-inch subwoofer, so it has a lot of low end, but also pretty unstable low end, because the speaker itself is so big that it's not like the tightest sound, but it works for black metal. But anyway, for the deepest low end, I always use the DI signal anyways to get the most stable low end. But yes, let's go inside the control room and start doing the reamping, so you can see how I do when I dial in the bass tone. Another quick thing I want to mention that I said in the last tutorial was I will show you how you can record and combine both digital and analog world to capture really great bass tone. So what I will do is send a plugin that simulates a bass amplifier and reamp it through this real bass combo. And the thing is that the preamp here itself is so clean that I can use it without coloring the sound too much. So that's why it works pretty good to combine a plugin that has the distortion, and you can tone shape it from the computer before sending it back to this real amplifier. And then I can also use this EQ, for instance, to shape the tone further. But what I will do now is just to keep this EQ as clean as possible, and I do the tonal shaping from the studio before sending it here to the cabinet. Alright, so now I'm here in the control room, and this is how the bass DI sounds like. And what I will do now is to add my favorite plugin by Jens Bogren himself, the bass knob plugin. And I bypass the cabinet, and then I will route this out to the bass amplifier. There we go. And now I will start dialing in the tone I'm going for. And same thing as I did with the guitar recording video, was to combine two microphones and sum it in the analog way to the sound interface and back into the program. because I think that when you combine multiple microphones, nothing beats a real analog summing way to do it, because it gets rid of all the digital artifacts that you can hear, some phase issues and stuff. When you do it the analog way, it feels like it kind of take care of itself. So that's how I do it, at least. But yes, let's start with the dialing in of the tone. Yeah, so here we go. So this is what I'm sending out to the amplifier right now. The good thing is that I can shape the EQ, what I'm actually sending out, which is really good, because if I hear resonances in real life, like when I'm listening back to the recording, I can already take them away, like this thing. It's not like you want to record this, it will only make problems later, so you can get rid of it and boost other more pleasant frequencies like this instead. Yeah, let's record this now. And then I show you how I process the bass also later. So here we go, let's record this. Yeah, there we go. And now I will show you in the program what I normally do when I'm processing a bass. yeah, that's basically how I do normally when I record some black metal bass and bass in general for death metal and other extreme genres. But I hope that at least you learned and enjoyed watching how I do the recording of basses. And yeah, till next time. Thank you so much.